Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to The Long Dark. Alright, a few things to discuss before we really get going here. But the first thing is, hey, if you missed last episode and you're wondering what the hell's going on, we're after a gun. Or at least we're hoping to get a gun. We're working our way up the mountainside in hopes of getting to like the watchtower at the top and hopefully finding some sort of weaponry there that we can use. What else does Mathis have to say today? Well, don't worry, friend. I've got a lot to say. Mostly that I'm playing precarious, man. I'm expecting a delivery at any moment, and I needed to record at the same time. So there may be a moment in this video where I have to get up. But UPS is notoriously like random with their time deliveries. It says by 8 p.m. and it's still quite early in the day, so I have many hours before they could potentially show up, but I also hope it shows up sooner rather than later because I'm very excited for the package. It will be part of a video going live over at my Judge Mathis channel, so it should be really fun, and I hope you guys who do watch the Judge Mathis channel are excited to see what I have. Anyway, let's focus on the game instead of promoting myself in different ways. What is that noise? Oh, there's people outside doing why? Look, I guess I just gotta get used to it. It's the summertime. The apartment people are gonna come by. They're gonna be doing like they're gonna be mowing the lawn and you know, leaf blowing and doing all that nonsense. So just need to get used to it. Just need to get used to it now. Summertime is in full swing and I'm not complaining, though I do wish there was a thunderstorm. We were supposed to get a thunderstorm yesterday. We never got one. It made me very upset. Okay. We're a little over encumbered here. But we should be able to fix that relatively easily by drinking some water. Maybe? We're just barely over encumbered here. Let's organize by weight. This fire log is 4 freaking pounds. You know what? I'm going to rip these up. I don't know why I'm doing it outside, but it seems like I'm not losing any temperature, so it's fine. All right. So we need to go up. It's up there. I'm just going to keep following the path. I do believe if I could get to the tower, even if it's still dark out by the time I get to the tower, there is a bed there. And if there's a bed there, even if we get there late, I can spend the night there, no problem. And we can make our way down in the morning. Let's hope that there's a gun, though, because we have, like, a lot of bullets. We found an entire box of bullets already, plus like I think 3 stragglers. So I think we have a total of 15 rifle ammo all told. If you can hear the leaf blower man outside, I don't know what to tell you. They've been doing this for a while this morning. I thought I was in the clear when I started recording, which is why I was confused when I was like, what's that noise? Why is there a noise outside my window? They're not done. Surprisingly, Maya got spooked and her tree is by the window because she loves to look out the window in the morning, watches like squirrels and chipmunks and stuff out there. She loves to watch the animals in the morning, but when these guys come by, freaks her the shit out. Which understandable if I was a cat and some weird human man with a giant death machine strapped to his back came wandering around. I too would be frightened. Hell, who's to say I'm still not frightened? Also, we're not losing any temperature. So it must be pretty warm out, plus the clothing that we have on is helping us a great deal. We've got a heck of a hike going on. I think we're going the right way, though. I don't hear any footsteps, just like wind and the jangling of my own gear. It's actually nice and peaceful. Once we are done with this watchtower, I think what we can do is over the next episode or two, really condense all of our gear and start looking into figuring out ways or at least figuring out when we want to move out from this area. I think in this playthrough, I don't want to sit in one place for too long. I'd like to hike around and explore if I can. It's a little dangerous to play that way. The game really does heavily favor like staying in one place for a long time, not necessarily forever because you will run out of food, unless of course you get lucky with bullets and meat and stuff. But the difficulty does come from moving around, but I do want to kind of impose that difficulty on myself, where I am, you know, moving around and checking out new areas. There's a lot of areas that I haven't explored yet, so I would like to continue exploring. But for right now, the reason I'm so adamant about, like, stripping this place bare, we're getting hungry, huh? As it were, is because it's, this place has pretty much everything we need to really have a good start. Even in Stalker difficulty, it does seem like, though the loot is a lot less, there's still quite a lot of good loot here. I guess the question I have to ask myself is, if I do end up getting a rifle, if that's something that I end up getting, do I want to hunt in the immediate area, or do I want to wait? Because if I do end up hunting now, and if I shoot a deer and I strip it for all of its meat, that meat is going to be heavy. And it would be a waste to take or leave the meat behind or only use some of it. So if I do end up, you know, hunting here, we're gonna be here longer than I initially anticipated. So I may not do that. I may wait if I decide to, if I do find a gun. Here it is. We found our way here. Sun is setting. We might be able to make our way back, but it may not be worth the risk. It may just be smarter to stay here. This is one of my favorite places to hike to in the game. It has such an awesome view. It's quiet. If only it was more feasible to live up here. This is really just a temporary destination spot. Never really a place to live. And the reason for that is just not a lot up here to hunt food-wise. You can kind of come up here, get what you need, and then leave. Like, we haven't seen any rabbits up here. No wolves. Nothing. Not that you want to eat wolf meat or anything, but desperate times, etc., etc. We're gonna go ahead and close it. All right, let's see what we can get. I think I'm immediately disappointed. I don't think there's a gun. You know, right here would usually be a gun just sitting there. Another box of rifle ammo. Wilderness kitchen. Well, it's a damn shame. We got a little bit of stuff, but we're not enough stuff. As you can see, though, the view up here is magnificent. Sorry, just kind of taking it in. How many times can I say, my God, this game is beautiful, before people get sick of it, but it is what it is, man. Alright, well, we were probably going to want to crash here for the night. We can cook some stuff. We also have some books to read, so why don't we, let's see, Wilderness Kitchen, what the hell does that do? Will increase your, researching will improve your skill. What skill? We'll go ahead and drop 5 hours here of reading. Can't focus when I'm thirsty. Girl, you trying to tell me I'm thirsty? That was all my water. Okay, well. Alright, what we're going to actually do is I think I'm going to start a fire and get some water. Because we used it all.
To rest.
You're fine, my dude, I promise. I need tinder. Do I not have any newspaper? I must have left it all back there. Shit. Well, you'd think you could at least, like, take a book and rip it up or something. Well, that's unfortunate. If I die up here from thirst, I'm gonna be very upset at myself. Alright, well, let's sleep for 10 hours or so. We have soda, so we should be okay. But I don't like that that's where we're at. Ill prepared in every conceivable way. Alright, let's drink. Drink. Everybody drink. We're gonna eat both the canned foods that we've got. And we should probably just make our way back down. Sounds really, really windy today, though. Okay. Well, we went through basically all the rations that we took with us, but that's alright. I think we'll be able to make it back okay. That's our mission, at least. Temperature is fucking abhorrent today, though. Holy crap, it's super cold. We're going to stick to the path, because at least that'll give us some protection from the wind. We are moving incredibly, exceptionally slow. I kind of want to go off to the left, but I know that's not the way I need to go. And we're already moving rather slowly, so... I'm going to probably try and take some shortcuts here and there by slipping down some cliff sides or whatever. It's a little dangerous to do it, but... I'm a wild, wild dude. Don't really need to do it yet. We're that cold already, huh? Holy crap. Right, the wind looks like it's coming from our left-hand side, so if I can stay up against the walls over here, I can knock out some of that wind chill, which actually does get rid of one of the pips of cold. Still don't like the fact that I'm working off of symbols. Really much prefer numbers. I've played this whole game micromanaging, and the fact that I can no longer micromanage does bother me. Let's see if I can actually slide down the side over here somewhere. This is dangerous, kids. Do not do this in the game or in real life. I forgot that I can't jump. But I think we can make it down here. Precarious hiking 101. Anything to avoid the bear as well. I am concerned about the bear. The dude is whining about falling about like 2 inches. I find that a little bit overdramatic. So there are the cabins. Music, if you could chill out right now, I'm trying to listen for bear steps.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Dude, you can chill is what you can do. There he is. Alright, well, I think we can find our way around him. However, he's no longer protecting the, little blue hut that he was protecting before. We're gonna have to go around him the long way. He's actually on the path that leads down to where I live.
Damn. Freezing.
Yeah, I know you are, man. Alright, well, that's a little bit scary and upsetting that Bear Man is right there. So we're gonna at least search this trailer. We're no longer at risk for hypothermia, which is good. Energy bar. Dude, even if you're not sure, you're going to eat it anyway. Just letting you know I'm going to throw it down your throat. You don't have a choice. I'm going to burn about an hour here. Not sleep-wise, but just to heal up and get warm. Please, dear Christ, don't let the bear be out here. Weather has calmed down. Alright, we're going around the long way. There's the town. We're Skyrimming it. Apparently I already searched this car. Keep the hood open. It's a wolf. Two wolves. All right. God damn it. Get in here. Get in the door. Whoo! Holy crap. Oh, that was a little close. We're in, boys. We're in. Okay. We're in, but we're a little trapped. It's all right. That is a little on the spooky side, unfortunately, but we're all right. We're going to live. Okay. First, we need to grab some water. Next, we need to transfer pretty much everything. Clothing-wise, we're fine. I'm actually going to go into my clothing options here for a second. Drop it. I'm just going to drop... Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I have a freaking closet. Yeah, there we go. It's my own personal clothing closet. Alright, so if we want to leave this area, we're going to have to condense pretty much everything that we've got. However, I don't know if this is... We've got time, sort of. We've got a lot of time to kill. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the time real quick. Actually, there we go. And I'm going to wrap this episode up here because the next episode is going to be, I think, preparations. Or at least, like, figuring out the logistics of moving. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And by hitting the like button, your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.